Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another very profitable weekly Forex forecast video. I'm Sankar for Kingmaker Trading, and as you can see, last week we managed to generate 731 pips of profit out of the market from the analysis that I posted here on YouTube. So, this week we are expecting even more profits. So before we get into this week's analysis, let's take a look at my last week's analysis and how they played out. This was the first trade that I pointed out last week, that is on euro dollar, and this is how that played out. We managed to generate about 40 pips of profit from the euro dollar, but you can see we didn't fill in any one of targets of this trade, so this trade is still active. I will discuss about that in later in the video. And this is the next trade that I pointed out last week, that is on pound dollar, and this is how that played out. As you can see, we did not get any entry signal inside the highlighted zone in pound dollar, so we did not enter this trade, so it wasn't a loss. So this was the next trade that I pointed out last week, that is on gold dollar, and this is how that played out. We've been filled in for 295 pips of profit in one target of this trade, so that is great. And this was the next trade that I pointed out on New Zealand dollar, and this is how that played out. We got 79 pips of profit from the New Zealand dollar last week. And this is the next trade that I pointed out last week, that is on New Zealand yen, and this is how that played out. We got about 131 pips of profit out of the market from New Zealand yen. And this is the final trade that I pointed out last week, that is on Canadian yen, and this is how that played out. As you can see, market moved with huge momentum and filled in all three targets of this trade just within a matter of 2 days. So it was 186 pips of profit from the Canadian yen on, and altogether we managed to generate 731 pips of profit out of the market last week. So now let's get into this week's market analysis. Okay guys, before this, let's move on to the euro dollar. Euro dollar, this is the first trade that we are going to be looking at this week, that is on euro dollar. This is the butterfly pattern that I talked about last week. So what I'm expecting out of this pair this week is a movement to the upside until this 1.13471 structure level, and these green lines are my profit objectives for this pattern. I will take partial profits at this levels in the market. So if market pushes down and makes a retracement, you can enter at that at the bottom of that retracement to the go buy with an entry confirmation, obviously. Then again, if that happens, your profit objectives will be the same. It won't change. So I'm expecting a bullish movement in euro dollar this week until this point in the market. Okay, the next stop for this week is on pound Aussie. So this is the pound Aussie daily chart. Let me drop down to the 4-hour time frame. As you can see, market is in a downtrend, and also this is a nice godly sell pattern formed in downtrend, which would be an indication of trend continuation movement. So what I'm expecting out of this pair this week is a movement to the downside until this 1.76361 structure level. As usual, these green lines are my profit objectives of this pattern, and that is the analysis on pound dollar for this week. So before we get into our next pair this week, I have to show you something. It's this, the hidden treasure of trading, ultimate guide for profitable pattern trading. This is the ebook that I have wrote for you guys to increase your profitability in forex trading. So, as some of you would know by now, I started trading very young, so I didn't have much money to invest on my learning to trade process at that time. So I ended up struggling for 2.5 years in trading before I came out to be profitable. So I don't want that to happen to you guys. That is why I wrote this book, to help you guys to make your trading journey successful. So this ebook contains everything that you would need to be profitable in trading, starting from introduction to pattern trading, steps to becoming a successful trader, Fibonacci ratios for trading, market structure and geometry in trading, simple chart patterns, and under that you would learn double top and double bottom patterns, head and shoulder patterns, and breakout patterns, and candlestick patterns. So next you would learn advanced patterns, ABCD pattern, three drives pattern, Gartley pattern, butterfly pattern, and everything you would be needing in order to be profitable in trading is included in this book, including some tips for pattern trading at the in the end. So not only I have included the rules and pattern trading guides in this book, but also I have included chart examples, example trades, and this book is an entire forex trading course that you will get. This would be the only forex trading course or forex trading book that you would be needing in order to be profitable in trading. So unlike other trading educators, I don't make this course very expensive. Instead, I give you this book for just 50 bucks. Alright guys, so if you want to unlock your potential and become a successful trader, you would definitely need this, the hidden treasure of trading. This book will take your trading journey into the next level. So if you are interested in buying this book, I would list a link down in the description. You can go and check that out, and you can buy this book for only 50 bucks. Alright guys, and let's move on to our next analysis pair this week, that is on pound New Zealand dollar. So this was a nice Gartley pattern in pound New Zealand dollar 2. As you can see, the underlying trend is bearish in pound New Zealand dollar 2. So this would be a trend continuation movement as well as this pattern. So this was a nice Gartley pattern, and I'm expecting a movement to the downside until this 1.83562 structure level in the market. So these green lines would be my profit objectives for this pattern, and that is the analysis that I would expect out of pound New Zealand dollar this week. So my last stop for this week is on gold dollar. Okay guys, first of all, let me go into the daily time frame of gold dollar and zoom this chart out. As you can see, this was a nice cup and handle pattern formed in gold dollar. I have been talking about this pattern for last month in my channel, and those of you who are new to this channel, don't worry, this was a nice giant cup and handle pattern, and this is the profit objective of this pattern. And as you can see, we did not get filled in for the profit objective of this pattern yet in the market, so we are expecting bullish movements in the market until this 1484.07. structure level. So first, let me zoom in this chart and place it like that. Alright guys, as you can see, this is a kind of a double top pattern formation in the market at this point, so it's possible that market would move to the downside until this point in the market. If we can see a bullish movement, we can enter this market to go long, and our profit objectives should be at this 1484.07 structure level. So if I drop down a time frame to the 4-hour, as you can see guys, if this market moves to the downside, what you can do is enter to go short in this market, while your profit target, placing your profit targets at this point in the market, that would be 1413.58 structure level. So after that, market might move to the upside to fill this the target of that cup and handle pattern. Or if this market moves to the upside, so if this market breaks and close above this structure level, what you can do is enter this market to go long, while your profit target being at this 1484.07 structure level, and this would be a profit objective as well. Alright traders, that is the weekly analysis for this week. So if you made it to the end, like, share and comment on the video, and subscribe to this channel for more future content like this. Let's meet in the next video. You're gonna be an amazing trader.